clip or clipping. This is the way of copying web page content or document content to an Evernote note. So I would now like to cover how we do this, how we get this function going. So I actually need to go back to the Evernote website. Okay, I'm now back at the Evernote website, which is www.evernote.com. And you'll see in the front page, positioned to the center at the top, there is a tab for products. If I scroll down, it's the fourth one down, you'll see I have the option to get the Evernote web clipper. This is free. And you can actually see here I actually have the web clipper already installed. And I'd actually like to go over the web clipper, just take a couple moments to go over a few provisos regarding it. First off, you have to have it installed on your machine. Obviously, you'll know when you have the clipper installed because as you can see in the browser toolbar, if I scroll along to the right, at the top right hand corner I have the Evernote icon, which is clipped to Evernote. Secondly, you must actually be logged into your Evernote account to use the web clipper. And thirdly, you have to install the web clipper for the different browsers. For example, you can see I'm currently using Google Chrome. You will need to install the web clipper for this. However, if I'm also using Firefox and I want to use the web clipper in this, I'll have to install it for Firefox as well, a separate download, so it's worth bearing that in mind. Okay, so as we already know, I have the web clipper installed, and there's a web page article I would like to share with a colleague. So as you can see, I've now clicked onto our friends page, our friends at JISC, and I have an interesting article for a webinar, and I would like to share this with a colleague in case they would like to attend this or view this in this case. So to achieve this, I go to the Evernote icon, the clip icon that is, sorry, and I click on it once. You'll see here it does take a moment or two to load. Okay, in this case, the web page has just been open for too long, so I'm just going to reload it. Bear with me one moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. I'm now going to try again. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, you must be logged into your Evernote account. So to do that, you have the option to enter your email address or your username. I'm going to elect to enter my username. And I will now sign in. Okay, you can see here using Chrome, I have the option to save just the article I wish, or if I'd like to, I can also clip the full page. And as you can see, what I like about Evernote is it actually highlights the area you're going to clip or copy with the yellow border. In this instance, I would like to simply just clip the article. So I'm just going to go for the article, and as you can see, it's highlighted it. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Now you can actually see as well what Evernote does. Just down from the web clipper header there, it also gives this particular page or clip a name. So if you wish, you can use the default name it's given. I can also add a tag here, so I make it easier to find. I'm going to call this, JISC webinar 18. I'm now also going to select which folder, a notebook even, I would like this clipping to go into. I'm going to select the JISC 2013 folder. And if I wish, I could also add some additional comments. So in this instance, I'm going to add a comment from my colleague Leslie. I'm now going to click Save the Article. And as you can see here, it's successfully done this. It's been clipped, it's been sent to our folder. If I wish, I can view it online. This will open up in a separate window. I'll just quickly maximize this. And from here I have the options to share. I can send this to a colleague, second one along. I can edit if I wish. Or if it's a clipping I didn't want, I can also bin it, or I actually have the option to print. However, I think I'm actually going to send this, and as you can see, I have the option to send it via Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I can even send a link as well if I wish. However, I'd like to simply send this via email. And here I'm going to send it to my colleague Leslie. And I hope that's the right email address. I'm sure it is. Okay. And again, if I wish, I can do an additional message, but we already know I've done a little tag, a little message already. So I'm going to send that to Leslie, and we can come back to Leslie at the end of the presentation and make sure she received it okay. Okay, from here, everyone, I'm going to go back into Evernote. And I'd like to make sure it's went to my folder. As you can see, it hasn't. Sometimes this happens because it does take a few moments for web clippings to synchronize with your folder, at which instance you go up to the sync button located in the Evernote toolbar and simply click on the sync option. And this will update, and as you can see, we now have the web article within the folder we specified already there.